makes sense. There we go. It's reorganized. Choose a spot to eat. These books, I could probably... Forgot, can I... I can't raise them up because I don't have like the one more slot please thing, which boo. Yes, that just took a bit of her money, but you know what? Better quality now. That's what I like to do, is give them better quality stuff as they make their money. Okay, have you finished yet? You have 4 more minutes. Cool. You have to practice the loot, but we can have you at least talk to townsfolk about the talking frog. Cool. And we're going to focus on you since you're going to be in town in a minute. Actually, Oriana, we need you to eat that food. So eat that onion soup. We'll see. Nope, no more Sims for sickness at the moment. So as long as you're eating, I don't have to focus on you. Alright, Oriana, hurry up. Because that way she can get some food and stuff. Because she has nothing in her inventory. I'll keep to the cheap foods. So some onions, pigeons. Give her a few apples and some wheat because she is a bird. Some turnips. Okay. $70 so far. Yeah, it's all expensive stuff. So some more onions, some more pigeons, more turnips, apples, wheat. Then for these seeds, all the seeds. Wheat cowslop. No, you don't need that. Let's see. Blood moss. I know you can get that from stuff, but I'm making you grab that. Okay. And equipment. Let me look at loot. Okay. I'd love to get the heavy metal loot, but yeah. We'll upgrade to the sturdy loot at some point. But for now, she just has her basic. Oh, flustered with the crowded streets, Troubadour Reina took a shortcut through a tough section of town. The narrow, crooked streets got darker and more treacherous. Suddenly, Reina was cornered by a gang of hooded hoods. Your gold or your blood. It hissed in unison. There's lecturing. Or run for it. I'm running. Time was running out for Reina. The walls closed in and the sparkling blade stands closer. Her mind raced, struggling to find the perfect distraction. Finally, she blurted out, "Look out, behind you." By the time the Dolfusa turned back around, Troubadour Reina was gone. Cool. You are tired. Okay. I'm going to have you sleep for now to build that up. Because, wow, oh wow. Okay, and this is her barmaid earring. Oh, it's that hairstyle. Okay, I was like, what hair is that long? One of the ones with the gems. I rarely use the one with gems because I kind of keep that for more of the noble stuff. So I usually use that for royalty when I make monarchs. It could work also for the wizards, but I could use it for a Jacobin if I make a female Jacobin priest. I just don't know yet what I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna have Reina take that nap. Oriana, searching like a faith. I understand. Do we have anyone here? Yes, treat some for sickness. We'll get her task done here. Oh, I just realized it reset my live 4 minutes ago. My phone screen actually turned off too because of it. Hold on. I guess it's, a new one. Wait, on my end it's showing it didn't restart. What? Bear with me. I'm double checking my... Yeah, interesting. It did a new ping at 11:08 p.m. Interesting. Funnily enough, it happened again at when I was with Oriana. So sorry, I'm just like a little surprised. Let me refresh my Twitch app in the meantime. But we have two people. Super Hellawise and Poet Richard. We'll get the poet here. That is so weird though. I just noticed it said that for live. Yeah, I just refreshed my Twitch app and yeah. It shows it's a new live on there now too. Gotta love internet late at night doing weird stuff. Okay, we're going to train some leeches. Only 2. We'll see how that goes. Alright, let's see. Oh, we don't need to use anymore. We're gonna medicate him. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, he's been fully cured. Interesting. He's just a little lightheaded because too much blood was taken. Okay. Reina is still sleeping a bit. I'll have her sleep a little more. So in that time with Reina, I'll go to Oriana. On Oriana, we're going to go on a little trip. So let's first collect some stuff. Why do you have to keep discovering this every time I... This happened last time where, like, we had to keep discovering these. It's really weird. Because she's searching because of lack of faith, so we're going to have her... That is so weird, though, that it makes her rediscover. Maybe it's some weird bug. I don't know. Does she have to discover these again? No. The eagle wood is fine. Huh. Well, there's Edivard and his fit that we gave him. Alright, but... Okay, where is... the Peter Monastery? Okay, good. Please be here. She's not, but we can ask him to join the Peter in Faith, which is the good thing. And hopefully by the time we get that done with her, she will probably... I'll send her back home, she can sleep, and then we'll have Reina, do her thing. This way she doesn't get that questioning moodlet anymore, like being upset of not knowing. Because, yeah, some of them do get a bonus if they stay agnostic. Others, they'll get a negative. So, hers is going to be a negative most likely more often. So, I'm doing this right now to take care of it. Okay. Cool. We'll have you go home. Gonna wake up Reina. Holy yeah. Reina, you slept a little too much. Come on, get up. And she will need food, so I'm gonna have her make food and then ask. Pigeon soup. It doesn't say what drinks are in there, so I don't know what type of ale Aaron made. Can we ask kids about the frogs? No. And Noelle's leaving, but here comes Taylor Chin. I think that's how you say it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, please. I screw up when it comes to any Chinese names. Oh, that's funny. Friar Dyer Maid is here. Okay, but Yeah, Raina, get your food, and we'll ask people here about Forgo. And then we'll have her practice the lute. Oh yeah, she's gonna need a drink. Which is fine. Okay. Whoop. Aye, 'tis true, the frog goes by the name Forgo, used to be king, he did, supposedly lives in forest, ensconced in a dwelling of spittle and gold. Okay, better ask some other people. Just asking her barmaid. Have her get a drink, though. Oh, we can ask fellow heroes about it. That's good. I'm really thinking about Raina and Jamie though together. That would be maybe cute, but also at the same time, when it comes to the hero thing, their kid can only take Raina's spot, I think. So, oh yeah, it's just wine. Okay. All right. Yep. She is a drink. Musty wine. Okay, at least she just says I've had better. It's not a negative. Let's see what Jamie says. You can lure Forgo from behind if you bring the ancient frog's tear from the ocean. It's a giant sapphire orb, the color of his lost love's eyes. Okay. Let's ask Karis, since she's hanging out with us. Forgo will only talk to people who wear the Fraga hat. You can find that in a cave hidden behind stalagmites. Okay. And then let's ask this dude. Scribe Eustace. Okay. Alright, Eustace, you have something for me? Let me talk to you. Why, yes, I was in the forest when I heard Forgo sobbing amid sniffling croaks. I think he's very sad. These folks sound insane. I know Sergeant Orion will be able to tell me if I can believe them. Yeah, and Oriana's asleep, so you're going to practice your lute. Because you have to do that for 2 hours anyways. So let's get that going. Cool. Gotta restring it. Fun. Okay, but she had a drink, so we're gonna have her go sleep. Again. That way we can keep everything going. Yeah, those are gonna be about the same. Hopefully she doesn't, like, get that any crash or anything after, since it was just one drink. Okay. No, she is good. Alright. Here comes the wake. Is Oriana up? Yes, and she's cursed. Dealing with the curse today. Fun, fun. Let's make some food, Oriana. Do herring soup. Why not? It's just hilarious that the times it cuts is either late at night or it's... What the... Okay, Ed Avaird's part of the building was acting funky. But it's always been either late at night or it's when I'm with Oriana so far. That's the pattern I'm noticing. So that's interesting with Twitch. But we are making sure she gets food because we do not want this quest to go down. It's currently... Okay, yes, eat some good food. You read a good book. You're well rested. Yay, that helps your focus. Go back up. Go down the floor. And I do want you to pick up some leeches. Are there any leeches? Yes. I'm going to collect the leeches just so she has some extra for work. And fish. Because, yeah, it looks like she only has 28 leeches at the moment. She could always buy them, but, like, if you can get them for free, why not? She's up and about. Raina also is. Raina could also... Oh, you need food, actually, so... Let's make some food before we send you out. We'll do some seed porridge. I need to make sure you eat it too, because your hunger's not at the point where you'll automatically eat it. Alright, she had another drink, so that's good. Nice thing is, if we don't make something, at least there's always something in here from the barmaid. That's a good thing. Right, Raina? Gonna eat that seed porridge, please. I'm debating too for setup, if I want to adjust the default or not. I just kind of wish, you know, you could adjust the building size, but this is kind of our default for the tavern. Sweet, she got 10 leeches and some pond scum. I think the pond scum you can use for something, right? I don't know. Yeah, once Raina's done, we can have her go see. So that's a good thing. We can just cancel out anything Oriana's doing in the meantime for that. Alright. Raina is going. Yeah, I'll just have Oriana not fish. I'll just have her like do that, and then Raina will be on her way. Well, actually just fish for that one at least in the meantime, while Raina makes her way here. Because it's going to be a minute for Raina. And we should get that alert for Oriana. Yes, Oriana did get a turbo, and Raina's almost here. Oriana, oh, you're all the way up there, okay. I never seen really go up in this area. That's interesting. I gotta deal with that though, with the cursed. Hey, we got clipping! Got the perfect angle to see where the water ends. A talking frog. These folks do sound a hair short of the hogs behind. I'll diagnose a few of them for insanity. Okay. We're just gonna diagnose them for insanity. Diagnose. We're just diagnosing people for insanity. Okay, Oriana's on that. Raina. Let's have you collect some stuff on your journey. Why not? Because it'll be nice the more seed she has for food. Castle, don't do that to me. Okay, be inspired by 3 people and perform a poem. Okay. Get that other one. You look mostly sane, though. I don't know what you were thinking with that outfit. I had you check on Jamie first. Oh, okay. You're really saying that outfit's weird. I think Jamie looks really good in that outfit. Really, Oriana? Alright, since Oriana is here, let's see. We can ask people for inspiration. So we'll do that since we're here. Okay, I should notice one more townsperson to be sure. What's that? You think the Middle Ages are dirty and sad? You're the saddest, sanest person I know. Okay. And then, Oriana, where are you at? Okay. Okay, now we're about to diagnose for insanity. Okay, and she has to collect leeches. Okay, that's convenient. Because there's 3 spots here. That's the only thing I don't like about Watcher mode, is it's so locked. She can collect leeches, and then she'll want to craft into a weak tonic. Oriana, you don't need to practice. You just need one more inspiration from someone. And then you have to perform a poem, but you don't have any poems. So after that, we're going to have you... Guess you're saying too then, so they're really talking Rug. I should tell Rena. Alright, well, you two both have tasks to do, so I'm making you two do these first. Okay, cool. Rena will need to make a poem. Olympia. Interesting. So. Yeah, it's going to be a bit before we get anything. Oriana is working on getting leeches. Good, good. So crazy, like, technically how leeches are still effective to this day, just not commonly used because of other medicine we have. It still fascinates me how, like, we made those discoveries back then and how they're still technically viable to this day in certain situations. It really is interesting. But funnily enough, to start my life, I've lived in a foresty area that had a lot of leeches. I've never had a leech get attached to me. I've seen them. I messed with a spoon with one before, but never have they actually clung on to me or bitten me. But I was that fascinating kid. I was like, ooh, leech. My friend's like, no, get away. So, I'm just, it's just a little funny thing. I always find it interesting that they're still just the things that we do to them nowadays and try to avoid them like they're the plague when they were used as medical necessities way back. It's funny to me and all that, just how we've changed. Okay. So you need to write a poem, since it says you have to perform one. So let's get up here. So you have a poem on hand, Rena. And then, yep, you're still getting leeches. Oh, yeah, plenty of leeches too, yay. How much? Toads don't sell for much. Okay, and then for this poem, I kind of had an idea. I was going to do war, magic. War and magic, okay. We could do war and love. And backstab to the heart. Yeah, if anyone ever comes in chat, though, I will always take ideas. I know no one's, like, really popped in, but if you do, I will take ideas. We can do funny stuff. I would be down for it, so. Alright. So she is working on a poem now. And then we have Oriana on her way home, so she can do that weak curative tonic. Yes, I know you need to talk to Reina, but right now, I'd rather y'all get your assignments done and then have you interact. Okay, Reina's poem is done. We're going to recite it. That way it'll be confirmed, and then I can have you craft an item. Weak curative tonic. I'm sorry, Nurse June, but Oriana needs it. Oriana needs it. You treat other people while Oriana does her thing. Sucks though that the nurse is crafting and you can't just like, hey nurse, give me this. You know? Okay, Oriana's working on that. She is still reciting. Yeah, but perform poem. Let's see, will that count? Yes, it does. Ori made her curative tonic. Give weak curative tonic. I'll have you go here afterward. I actually have quite a bit of blood moss. I might just give that to Reina. You'll easily collect it again, but only 35 gold. Boo. Okay, but she's on her way, and we'll have her give a report. That way we can get that all taken care of. At least Reina is getting experience. Okay. They can talk about it. Oddly, the people of Frostlands know what they're talking about. Forgo, the talking frog must exist. So search deep in the sea for the ancient frog's tear. Okay, and then, oh, yeah, because Reina's saying stuff still. Then we need to find the ancient frog's tear and the frog a hat. Otherwise, Forgo won't talk to us. You get the tear, I'll get the hat. Okay. I bet Oriana hearing this is like, okay, what is this? Your hunger is getting there? Cool. And then Reina's automatically getting herself a drink for her fatal flaw. That is good. Alright, but Oriana, please cook faster. Please, Oriana. You cook so slow. I mean, speed probably faster once we upgrade that. Okay, but, okay, put the food down and then eat it. Eat onion soup. And then, Reina, are you hungry? Yes. So you make some food as well. And then we'll get you some onion soup as well. I want to say it's onions and turnips in this though to influence babies. I'd have to Google it again, so. I'll say though it is a little frustrating when my game does do those hiccups with the stream. I'm so sorry. If anyone does watch and that happens, like I immediately stop without saying goodbye. That is a hiccup in internet and it's gonna reconnect. So I will still be playing. If I don't, I would make an announcement in the Discord. So always be aware of that, please. Okay, but Oriana, it's only 3 p.m., so that is also fine. We'll have you draw some water and then go to the docks. Oh my gosh, my own headset wire just made me think something was crawling on my leg. And then Reina's eating. Or collect, and then she has to receive the frog hat from the caves. So I'll have her go to location as well in a minute. I do kind of wish we could adjust stuff. Like, we don't need stairs that wide, in my opinion, especially when it's just the bard's quarters upstairs. Oh, she's creative cook as well, I just realized. And then when she meets that location, we could actually have her gather some more inspiration just so she has everything. That would be convenient. Yeah, Oriana's probably going to get there first. So I'm going to look at her. I think the curse is basically just this version of like unlucky, but yeah, let's get Oriana down here. And the loose trains have broken. Okay. Okay, we're here. Search deep in the sea. So would I... Yes, okay. And then Reina. Have you gather some inspiration first, then retrieve the frog hat. So... The ancient frog's tear must be out here, giant blue sapphire. The sky looks red from here. I wonder if that's good luck. Thousands of leagues from any land, Oriana felt like she was in the right spot. Drop anchor, she yelled. Guess I'll just dive right in. Alright, and then Reina got some more inspo, which is good. Yes, this is it. The mystical ancient frog's tear. Yeah. Okay. And that's going there. Oriana is still doing her thing. If I were magical hot, where would I hide in a cave? Apparently not. We're by the entrance. Deeper I go. It's dark in here. It's like when my eyes are closed, but with less light. Oh, I think I found a stalagmite. Ew, that's top hell frog dropping. Okay. Then Oriana, excellent. Now we can learn Forgo from hiding base. Rain. The stalagmite. Oh my gosh. I can't. Okay, deep in the cave, a dark tunnel yawned before Troubadour Reina. She ventured in and felt around in the pitch dark. Amidst a pile of human bones, she found the frog a hat. Cool. We have him. Also, I just put K in my mouth, so I'm so sorry. Alright, Oriana, go home. And Reina, you will after you're done in here. Cool. We got some new themes too in this area, probably because it's this region. But yeah. I know if we do it at nighttime, we get sky and stars. So excellent now for this frog hat. I won't scare Forgo away. It's to give to Reina. That is fine. You are home. Ooh. These spawn again, so I'll have you collect these in the meantime. Because these are nifty. And Reina is getting another drink since she's back. That is fine. Yeah. So her current poem was only for $35. Okay. Yeah, I can't just hand it over. She would actually have to manually bring it to her. Good. I'm gonna have them in for the night and they'll meet in the morning. I think that'll be appropriate. So, yeah, we're currently in the gold, which is good. Because, yeah, I want to try to milk it as much as I can. Marina, you should get to bed because your bed is not as good as Oriana's. Yeah, but Oriana's doing decent. She will need to go to sleep here in a moment as well. I too, with what Oriana has gotten. I'm trying to remember if grassweed is needed for anything. So actually, I'll craft an item just to see. Yes, grassweed is needed. Strong curative that would need angelweed. There are like one spot for angelweed. It's a little tough to find. But yeah, thankfully, yeah, blood moss is pretty essential. It looks like, but we're gonna keep a lot of stuff on her person actually. And wildflowers we could probably put in there, but just so it's not always out. But there's some stuff that's like a little, I don't know if I want to leave it in there. Alright, Oriana will sleep, and Reina's sleeping. So both of them will be asleep here soon. Okay, I just wish it went faster at night. Now, if I was doing this as a normal video on YouTube, I could cut this out, but yeah. But yeah, once Reina gets more money, it'll be convenient to get her a better bed too. Yeah. Oh, Reina, you're awake already? Okay. You're hungry. Let's make some food. Let's do pigeon. Probably get a drink as well, knowing you. Since we made you a drunk card. Because as long as she doesn't, like, go too long without a drink, she should be okay. That's a good thing. And Erin, you're just working all the time. You don't go to the village for bed? Oh, and she's sick. Great. We have people here. Laura, we know, has weak constitution. That's part of it. But hey, she is up. I'm probably gonna have her sleep a little longer. But I mean, all that blood moss we got from Oriana will be convenient though to make certain types of drinks. Because there are better caskets too for the alcohol in this game. It's crazy though, like how some of them awakes this late, or well, this early too. Okay, let's get that. She's gonna grab a drink. Keep yourself in a positive mood. Oriana is awake. She made herself grow despite what's in her inventory. Okay, well, I guess go see Reina. You want to do that, Oriana? Well, we have a maid following us, basically. Even though we work with the nurse. Alright, wow, this orb is sparkly. Now I can go find Forgo in the forest and see if he's really sad, like people say. Yeah, we can. Alright, put on the Frogga hat. I'll see what this looks like. I'll say I've never really played Sims 2, but isn't this like something from Sims 2? Because I know Sims 3 doesn't have a witch hat like that at all. Oh, not gather inspiration. Let's go to the forest entrance. This one we might be just like kind of speedrunning too. I don't know. I did finish this quest though before I end stream. Let's gather some inspiration just for an hour. And search deep in the forest, because yep. Okay, she got the hunting theme, nature theme. Yep, nature theme. A lot of nature theme probably in this area. Yeah, a lot of nature theme. That's fine. I'll have her collect that after. Oh, that one's not a wildflower. Forgo, where are you? Here he is. Wait, oh, that's just dead toad. It smells like oxhoof. I hear desperate sobs coming from the grotto. I'll follow them. Yes, I see a poor frog crying. He has true sadness in his eyes. I'll try to talk to him. Reina placed the ancient frog's tear on the grotto brook's shore. The frog nosed it, then hopped over and looked up at Reina. Slowly, the frog's sniffles stopped. Then it chuckled and said, "Ha ha, you look ridiculous in that hat." I needed a good laugh. Yes, I'm Forgo. I was king of Trinity until, here's a scroll with my story on it, if you're interested. Anyway, I need a kiss to transform back, but alas, last person that tried to kiss me died. Here are her bones. These other people tried to kiss me too. Can you help? Oh my gosh, if I take these bones to Surgeon Oriana, she can forensically figure out why Forgo's touch is so deadly. Well, yes. So gotta finish writing a play and perform a lute song. Gotta restring it too. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll have you go home. Oriana. 250 for your taxes? Holy cow. I'm gonna treat Sims for sickness today. Okay. Okay, let's treat it. Take care. We're gonna medicate people. Oriana's on her way back. She's gonna finish writing a play. A blood scholar needs his blood drained to be medicated. Okay. Finish writing a play and perform a lute song. Okay. The Vladdy of this universe needs his blood drained. That's funny. Because he's definitely been designed to look like a vampire. I know this kind... looks kind of like Carlisle, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe some... or, Claude. I haven't looked at Claude in forever, though, for Vampire Diaries. Because I know that was more of a thing when I was in elementary. So... use a pile of leeches. I currently have 89. How much does a pile take? 86. Okay. I'm going to use another pile of leeches. The way it just goes. It's just like tossing them. Okay, cut. Okay, then we're going to use some. Because of how fast I drained them after the second. I know, this one's kind of fun. I like this interaction for jobs. This one is fun. Let's see. And then drain sim using 1 leech. Okay. Oh, 1 more. I was thinking 1 leech would be enough, but nope, we need to use 2. There we go. Now we can medicate him. Rena is getting some Z's. That is okay, but you also have work to do. Need to write a comedic play. And then perform a lute song. Okay, so it's gonna be a comedic play. Nature, sports, and the animals and hunting theme. I don't know. Tripping on a root. We'll do that. Alright, and she has to medicate one other. Is the other person here? Yes. You're here for sickness, Roger the Shrubber. The one who ate the onion soup that he wasn't supposed to. I'll remember you, Roger. I will remember you. Okay. Get him in, though, for treatment. Good thing Oriana doesn't know what you did. But the Watcher knows. Because I'm the Watcher. Alright. Oh, and he's not that far from it. Let's use 1 leech then to see. Let's see where that gets him. Okay, just 1 more. I'm just curious how he's lost that much blood already. That's my question. He's still in the red. Come on, you should have been in the yellow by now. Really, June? While I'm working. Alright, and then we can medicate him. You're almost done writing your play. You're gonna need food after. Okay, write a play. It's in the inventory. Make some food for yourself. We're gonna do onion soup. And we're gonna make sure no one steals your onion soup here since Roger's with Oriana. usually there are ways they can earn money. I know Raina can do it from performing. We'll have her perform a song after she eats. Where all her tasks are done, and then she can go see Oriana. They eat your soup, and afterwards you will perform a song. As Oriana has finished her tasks, Oriana is also hungry. So, go make yourself some food, Oriana. And herring soup, I'll do to owner's family, so it's only Oriana right now that has this, but if she got married and had a kid or anything like that, they could come up here too. Just no one else except her and her spouse and kid, if they have a kid. But she is gonna get her meal. Raina's eating hers. Because we gotta keep track of them, make sure they don't starve or anything. Yeah, once we get this quest... Because, yeah, I want to try to get it to platinum since the last one was only gold. Getting up to platinum, which is good. I say it's easier for them, too. With their fatal flaws, it's a little easier to keep them in the green compared to the gambling fatal flaw. So that's going to bother me with the merchant. Due to her fatal flaw. Okay, Raina has finished her. She's going to get a hug. Sweet. But she needs to bring bones to Oriana, so... Raina got money! Yay! Probably from people enjoying her music. But alrighty. Gonna get this going. But yeah, also I will always raid when there are people viewing. So I do hope to try to do that in the future to help support other small streamers. So when that time comes, I will do it. I always try to do it by game or like friends who are currently streaming or people I watch who are streaming. I'll do it that way too. Even if those who I follow sometimes may have a big following. It's always nice to show like, yo, I like you, like your streams too. But yeah. Raina, why are you going all the way upstairs to talk to Oriana? Really? Come back down, or is Oriana going up? Oriana's going up, okay. Alright. Oh, I do love a good mysterious bone pile. If I grind it up, I can determine cause of death. Let's put a few of the bones in my boots, and they'll grind as I walk. Now, should I rush or take my time? Huh. I'd say naturally over time. So now it's just a waiting thing. Wait 5 hours. That way there shouldn't be any quest issues with that choice. And Raina, let's have you collect what wildflowers you can in this area. Because why not? They're old friends. Oh, June's a drunkard. Interesting. I'm gonna have you collect everything that isn't the wildflowers there. I know there's some other things. There we go. Yeah, there's sagewort. Oh, I just realized there's some back here that have not been discovered yet. Oopsie. Whoever discovered those two. But yeah, Raina, once you're done with that, I'll have you gather inspiration. She's almost level 2, which is great. Never gather inspiration indefinitely. That'll help out. Yay, level 2. New songs unlocked. Nice. And poems and plays are now available. Sweet. Alright, what did you discover? Eaglewood? What was the other one back here? Ooh, Nightshade. Okay. These bones in my boots kind of feel like a foot massage. I could get used to this. Okay, Reina is getting a lot of inspiration. I do like it when we can just get them doing that. Oh yeah, his story. Forgot to read that. My wife, the queen, was a witch, an arranged marriage. My true love was her sapphire-eyed maid. Well, my wife caught me kissing the maid one evening, so turned me into the hideous form and killed my love. Now I take refuge here and cannot obtain the kiss I need because anyone who touches me perishes. Okay. How many more hours? We have 2 more hours. And where are you? You are doing good mood-wise, which is great. Oh, you came back in here? Oh, let's diagnose you. Katharina's getting good stuff, though. She's getting more magic themes, probably because, you know, Ediverd is right there. Okay, Ferris is in good health. Cool. So I want to keep Raina here since we're waiting. And Arion's doing good, so yeah, let's just kind of... Crime theme, interesting. 1 hour still, come on. Much. Ariana, is it... When will it be over? Could have Oriana collect more leeches. Is that leech spot? And then this one? Since we're still waiting on it. Which is a little frustrating, but oh well. It is in platinum, so now I can rush it if I want. As long as they stay in positive. Search bone powder archives. Okay, cool. Okay, you need a drink, so I'll let you go home. I know, I kind of held you out here for a while. Okay, Oriana is home. And she can do her research. Search the bone powder. Raina should be able to take care of herself. I just want to make sure Oriana does this. Cool. The sound starts to a deadly neurotoxin health for ghost skin. Zeta kid-toxin for ghosts or poisonous rock. I can use the afflicted bone powder to whip up a one-time dose of antidote. Then someone can guess for go. Okay. But you're also tired. And you're getting peckish, so make some food. I'll let you have potato soup. Instead of having onion soup the whole time. I just realized I have to go actually buy more of my favorite ramen. Even though we went to an Asian market today, I could have gotten some, but, they don't sell in the big bulk I like for a cheap price. So I gotta go somewhere else that I know sells it real cheap. Because I like to get it in the big packs instead of just a 4-pack. That way I have it for weeks on end, and it's better value that way. Just thought of that with the soup thing. So I'm almost tempted to have ramen after this, too. Probably, actually, we got shrimp chips from the place, because I love shrimp chips. So that'll probably be my snack very soon. Because Calbee, I love their snacks, and their shrimp chips are just so yummy. And I saw finally a different flavor. Hot and spicy. So I'm happy to try hot and spicy shrimp chips instead of just their original. Because in college, our Meyer, so sorry, excuse me, if that was heard. That was my, like, throat and stomach. I'm from Michigan, and Meyer's based in Michigan. So if you know Meijer, you know it. It's a more Midwest grocery store, while, like, Publix is not in that area at all. So, like, in Meijer, in college, my boyfriend and I, our senior year, we lived together for college, because technically co-ed wasn't allowed, but if you said, like, hey, we don't have anyone else we'd want a room with, they would approve the co-ed. And we also said, like, well, we're significant others. And they're like, well, okay, as long as you know you guys won't break up, you can do it completely fine. And we're like, yeah, doubt we will. If we did, we're still friends, because that's how it is, right? But anyways, like, he and I, when we go grocery shopping, we always went to Meijer for our fresh produce and our snacks, because the Aldi in where our college was did not have good produce. And, well, at Aldi, we got some other snacks. And then, of course, things like our meat and a lot of our meat, dairy, stuff like that we needed. But in my case, I did need some, dairy-free stuff, because I am lactose intolerant. So that stuff we got at Meijer. But basically, we shuffled those two. But yeah, Meijer had the Calbee chips, and we'd always go through the Asian part at Meijer, because stir fries are so easy to make. So we just like, okay, what Asian sauces are on sale? Okay, we'll do that with vegetables, chicken, rice, boom. We still do that to this day for easy, cheap meals. But yeah, the Calbee chips, I fell in love with them first time I tried them in college, and I cannot give them up. Oh my, wow, I'm just sharing stuff, right? Stuff about my life. And a fight happens. Really. Surf and the farmer. Why are you... Right, Edivard, okay. You are hungry, so get some food. They're fighting again. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, guys. Wait. Maurice, you just beat up my bestie. You beat up my bestie, Aaron. How dare you? Well, good thing. Raina's a drunkard. She's not puny, so she might be able to beat him in a fight. So we'll find out. Okay, eat that. Get a drink. And then I'll let you sleep the rest of the way. Yeah, Edivard's just there collecting. Basically doing that instead of sleeping. You can do that instead. It's like, really, dude? I think I did a few times myself, but usually I'd have them do it not in people's homes. Okay, she has a drink. Cool. Yeah, go back to sleep. Oriana, you need to craft the antidote once you're awake. So, yes. And get that going. But yeah, the Calbee chips, those were like a must-have. We'd like, anytime we went to Meijer, we'd get like 2 or 3 bags at a time, because I would devour them that fast. And my boyfriend would rarely get a chance. Like, if he wanted them, he'd like, Summer, don't touch this bag. This is my bag. You get the rest. Like, that's how it was with me with those shrimp chips. Although most of the time he's like, okay. And he'd get his own snack, because he's pretty chill, like, with me devouring stuff, as long as, he gets what he wants out of it. But we very much are those, both of us are that will consume if told to not. We'll consume if there's no, like, restriction put on the food. So if we want something, we have to tell the other person, or else either of us will devour it without knowing the other person wanted it. So, like, that's our rule, is if you want it, tell the other person. So, which, it's a good ruling, especially when you're both foodies. Okay. That's plenty of time to sleep, Oriana. Time to get up. And we're gonna make the antidote. And if Raina's awake, yes, she's awake again, and she is tipsy. Okay, I hope you don't drink anymore, because that's gonna be... Her hangover will be yikes. She's cleaning up. It's still Raina. Huh. Okay, let's make this antidote. Okay, that should be 91% effective. I'll just give this to Raina. Yes. Let's go give the antidote to her, Oriana. Can also make food at her place if need be, if you're hungry by then. Okay. Oh, she was performing, making money. Cool. Go and have someone drink that and then get them to kiss Fergo. It'll probably keep them from dying. Okay. That being diagnosed. Okay. Us villagers. Let's see if we'll get this dude to do it. Let's see, will we get him to do it, the tailor? And possibly die? I'd rather jump in the pit. Really? Okay. Can I get some inspiration from you at least? Could actually ask for it from Oriana too. Have you pay your taxes? And then Oriana, what do you have? Research symptoms and successfully collect leeches. Okay. Conveniently, we have this here for Oriana, so do that and then have her go home. Reina has hers are kind of easy. So, sickness and death theme. Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you got that from Oriana, Reina. I'm really not surprised, Reina. I do like, though, like, have this contrast of, like, the bright, colorful Bard, and then, like, you know, the very gray, monotone medic. Well, surgeon in this case now. Why is everyone fighting? The friar? With a falconer? Okay, ask for inspiration, and then let's see if he would kiss Fergo. Because it doesn't have to be a lady, right? It could be a dude. Maybe Fergo truly loves a new man instead of a woman. Especially a man with a monk haircut. I need to actually research why a lot of priests and monks did this. So I don't know why they shaved that part of their head. No way frogs are scared with those long, sticky tongues. Okay. Is there anyone else around? There is Maid Olympia. I guess we're gonna find out if it is just only ladies that Fergo goes for, but... Oh, quite a few people here. Interesting. So we go to ask Marjorie after. After this, though, I'm probably getting those yummy chips. I'm trying to think of other snacks, though, now from college I thought were really good. I prefer to say, like, why don't you do it, I mean, it's usually a success, I think, if I remember right for this. Reina will do it. I'll take this potion into the woods and down it right before kissing Fergo. What could possibly go wrong? Looks like either surgeon or her will have to do it. Yeah. Go to the location, Reina. Oriana is still working on leeches. Has she done it twice at least? Yes. It's interesting, the animations. For sure. I'll say this was more limited with fashion back when they made it. But, oh, just complete Help Wanted for 10 points towards my Watcher achievement level. Complete 500 responsibilities. Wow. Okay, I'm just now accomplishing it because I get back into The Sims Medieval and I'm hitting them. I used to, like, binge play this all the time in high school and college, so Because 2021, I graduate college. Kind of showing my age, but hey, streamers can be any age. Because I still game even at age 27 because I love it. I was definitely that kid in high school, though, where I'd be like, Mom, don't interrupt me, I'm gaming. And she's like, pause. I'm like, I can't pause. It's an online game. And she gets so angry. It's like, I can't pause. I was like, I'm trying to explain to you, it's not one of those games, Mom. It's not my Sims. it's like, or like, I would be playing with my friend. I didn't really play with any friends in high school for it, because none of my friends were really gamers in high school. But Gary's Mod was my very first game on Steam. When I got a $20 Steam gift card as a present. And yeah, I'd be like, when I'd be playing it, and I'd have to take my earbuds out, and my parents were like, didn't you hear me? He's like, I'm in a game. People are talking with me. I don't know, it's just back then, like, you know, it's so weird. I'm saying back then. I was a teenager in 2010s. Okay, I hope this works with the antidote and me. My Lord single with immunity and anticipation. Okay. You don't need to say that right now. No, we're trying to keep it friendly. So here for Ghost, I went over yonder in the grotto. Just going to peck and eat some mint first. A kiss is a kiss. Here goes nothing. Rana gently picked up Friggo and wiped a tear from Gro's green cheek. Rana deftly kissed Friggo on the frog lips. A gentle breeze rustled the trees. Fantastic light swelled, and when Reyna opened her eyes, she was kissing a beautiful, now human king. Yay! And there's the king. Thank you, dear Troubadour Reyna. I'm myself again. I am my life. Forgo, when you make it out of the woods, you should see Surgeon Oriana for a checkup. Okay, she's finally making food for herself. Wow. Let me guess, you made gruel. And you go home, you need to eat too. They break again for the loot stream. Okay. Darn it. What was I? Snacks? Yeah. There are a lot of good snacks we get at the Meijer we had, because where we lived was closer to Detroit, but also close to Ann Arbor, so you kind of just got a lot of fun stuff. Plus there's an Asian market, so I could get mochi all the time, and that was before, you know, Buldak was big, so like that's the only place you could find Buldak was at the Asian market back then. In that time frame from like 2018 to like 2021, because again, my time in college. But yeah. Because I didn't have a car on campus actually till 2018. Well, actually 2019. Yeah. Because I stayed in the dorms beforehand. So yeah, and then the Buldak did require stove, so like I avoided buying any ramen that required stove work, because there's no way I was using the communal kitchen for my freshman or sophomore year. But yeah, once I like, that was back, I can't remember where the trend, but basically it was the spicy ramen challenge. That's what like, that was going through the K-pop community, and then they were talking about how that was a big trend in South Korea, and so I was like, what's this? And then I checked out Buldak. But yeah, that's why I had to get it back in the day, before, you know, Target and every other place started actually carrying it. Yeah, actually I had to go to the Asian market for Buldak, for their Buldak ramen. Okay, is he here? Yes. King Forgo. You need to grab food. If I click that, yes, you'll automatically make food, but I want to select what you make. I should have bought Buldak today, actually, while we're at the Asian market. Same price as it is as Target. I just know Publix marks it to like $12 when the Asian market and Target both sell it for $8. So, pigeon soup. But I like the classic, the 2X, and the carbonara. I've tried the teriyaki, and I do like it. But I noticed with teriyaki, it does actually burn my skin. The others don't burn my skin, which is weird. So, I'm just a little curious how that varies. Okay, she's getting food. We need you to give Forgo a checkup. We're almost done with the quest. But sorry, I like to ramble when it's going slow. Ooh, almost maxed out. I wish you got extra points if you maxed it out, but you probably don't. That's all set for Grow. You're a fully fledged human with nothing to worry about. Ribbit. Just kidding. Okay. He's not really handsome. He just looks like a typical Chad, to me, at least. Raina's now level 4. Nice. And Oriana is level 7. Sweet. Plus we get all that. I know I could technically end it, but look at the resource points we have. I would like to get the spy. I really would. So I'm gonna do that. There's no point in creating buildings to house and train the military if they were to be completely vulnerable to attack. Thus, thick stone city walls were erected along with these structures to defend against the mishmash of rabble-rousers, barbarians, bandits, thieves, and deadly chinchillas. Oh yeah, so I'm guessing we just need spy quarters or the night barracks to be done. So, we need to make a spy. And me, because I like my ladies.
Imogra.
We're gonna have a nice lady. Ciara. Estrelda. I kind of like that. Muriel. No, I can't do anything with family names. No. Sedana. Sedana Moody. Actually, I like that. Make her look older. We don't have... And she is gonna be fit. Let's see. Then her traits. Let's see what we'll do for her. Oh, evil's up here. It's not a fatal flaw. Maybe hopeful orphan. That could work. And then solitary. Actually, no, that would not be a good idea. Vain. Let's see. Adventurous would work. Hopeful orphan and adventurous. Bloodthirsty would put her in fights a lot. Hubris. Could do that. Or not. Misanthrope, morose. Definitely not. Maybe in Cuth. We'll do in Cuth for her. And that's the one Rena has. Let's see what we can do for... I already blanked out the name. Sedana. See, good hair for Sedana. Her ears are huge if they're clipping through. We could kind of go classic with like a kind of choppy hairstyle for a spy. Or do that. Just trying to think. Is there anything on this side maybe for Sedana? Just go full out like that. Oh, that's that. Could easily do this as well for a spy. I don't feel like doing that though. Maybe just this slicked back. And do black hair. Of course, with me, I don't like to keep it in that area. I'm gonna do this. As I just like to give my black hair a tinge of color, even if it's technically black. And actually, I can darken this a bit more, so it looks more black. There we go. And then what eyebrows to give her? I mean, I did make her kind of more aged, so maybe that. That's interesting for the nose, but we shall see what we do here for her. Kind of just because of the way her hair is. We'll do slight pointy. Yeah, her ears were huge. I like to do slightest point sometimes for how it can help adjust, because that's just bland, but with that, it gives a little shape. Yeah, she is, I'm making it where she is definitely an older kind of lady we're making. She'd be experienced by. That's a good thing. Yeah, get that draw angle in. That depth, let's see, that, okay, that will cause underbite. Doesn't allow much underbite, which is interesting. Some depth. Let's raise that height up a little bit for that chin shape. I'm fine with that little bend in. Scale it down. Kind of help with a little bit of a heart shape, right? Or would it be more diamond in this case? I'm not sure. I'm actually going to give her some light blue eyes that are almost gray. Because why not? Eye depth. Is it in? Okay, no. That's the way in. Do just a little like that. We're gonna, yeah. My thing is, we could do full out. That could actually work for some fun. I just gotta think about how I want to shape it. Then that I'll probably, there we go. Brow forward. Okay, cool. Brow width. Is that the matte? Oh, I see. Okay. Brow curve. Brow inner width. Okay, there we go. I think that helped a lot for the brows, for sure. Nose profile. Oh my, the way her nose is going is hilarious right now, though. I'm gonna, let's reduce the width just a little more, yeah. That scale. Yeah, it's because that bridge depth was all the way out. For the height, that's lowest, that's highest. Okay, cool. Okay, we can do that for the length at least. Let me double check actually because of the bridge depth. Okay, that works. Natural height. There we go. Do that width. Thickness, I like to lessen. We are getting somewhere on her, which is a good thing. Natural soften and open, closed. Kind of like a little better closed, but not all the way. So mid-range. Okay. The good thing is though we're slowly getting all our heroes. After this, it's just the knight and the Jacobin priest. So that's the good thing. With her age, she's definitely a grump. Definitely grump. That thickness of the upper lip, though, definitely needs to go way down. There we go. That alone just works better. How about that shape? I kind of like it with the width wide. Okay. That is better for the eyeshadow. I do wish there were some mods for like eyeliner and stuff. I just have to like dig through modding again. For sure. That's too much blush. Yeah, it's blush is a fussy thing. So I don't want it to be too intense. That's my thing. Okay, I have that saved. Okay, can I desaturate that a bit too? There we go. I don't know if that's any similar to other ones I have. Kinda, but not exactly. Okay, time for the spy's outfit. So you could easily go with this or that. That's with the knights.
Ah,
This I kind of like. This also is available for knights. I think that's also for the knights. Of course, there is that. And this one. I think though with her design, I kind of like. Kind of like this concept for the spy. It's a little piratey, but this is just meh. I think it's just because the kind of age group I put her in doesn't fit. This could work. Let me double check for the colors. Okay. So we have the main leather. We cannot change that color. But the other things we can. So let's see. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna do kind of creamy pink. Yeah, that way we have that. So ba-boom. We have our spy. Sedina. I'm gonna forget her name so much because of how unique it is, but we have Sedina. So yay. Or further, we have more for it. So say we could add on. She gets income 27 a day. So yeah, I forgot. We can check that. So he gets income at 28 a day. Income 137 a day. So that's decent. Let's take a look. And yay, we have the walls. See? Income 37 a day. We could easily give him some extra money or XP. Or the resource points too. But I would like to try to, you know, have them work for it. The bit up there. Okay, cool. She gets income of 82 a day, being level 5. Let's see, what does Antonio get? 98 a day. Nice at level 7. Wow. The Monarch gets 164 a day currently at level 6. Now, Monarch will always have the most, but yeah. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it for the night. Thank you for anyone who did pop in, took a glance, anything like that. Again, any support is greatly appreciated, so thank you to anyone who does subscribe or like the video on YouTube. Definitely helps so I can grow. Critiques are always nice too, if there's any ways I can improve. But yeah, thank you for anyone who popped in, and hope y'all have a good day.